What is up, guys? Poledoo here. Welcome back to more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Last time we went to Shambhala. It was weird, futuristic, and dubstep. It all, like, thematically, everything that was going on fit in Shambhala. It's just weird. Will we get an explanation? I'm kind of doubting it. But Talus is dead. And Rhea is still alive after getting blown out of the sky by more of those nukes that came from somewhere. But we're moving on to what should be, for real, our last monastery. Feels good to say that.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Verdant Rain Moon. Fódlan's New Dawn. With the destruction of Shambhala, the ambitions of those who slither in the dark are forever shattered. However, Rhea has suffered grievous injuries in the process. Yet, certain mysteries remain unsolved, so Claude and the others approach Rhea, who is now confined to her room due to her wounds.
All right. Stopping right on the first. Let's see what happens.
I am happy to see you two.
Sorry to interrupt your rest, but there are some things that we absolutely must ask you.
It seems I do not have much time left. I do not intend to hide anything any longer.
All right.
Rhea, I have to ask, you're the Immaculate One, aren't you? If what I'm thinking is correct, that's what the Children of the Goddess is referring to. In other words, you...
I am the last child of the progenitor god. A long time ago, the progenitor god came from somewhere far away and descended upon this continent. She changed her form to resemble that of a human and gave her own blood to birth her children. The progenitor god and her children shared knowledge and skills with the people of the land. Together, they built a prosperous civilization. But the humans turned their backs on the teachings of the progenitor god and engaged in senseless wars. Eventually, people began to think of themselves as gods and challenged the progenitor god herself to battle. The land was scorched in the war that ensued, and the majority of humans were annihilated. I believe that those who slither in the dark are the descendants of those who retreated beneath the ground during that time.
So they'd been waiting all that time for their chance at revenge.
It took the progenitor god an astonishing amount of time to revive the ravaged world. But eventually, the continent found peace again, and the progenitor god, having fulfilled her duty, fell into a long slumber in the holy tomb. The children who stayed behind built a settlement in Xanadu to protect the holy tomb as they quietly lived out their lives. But then, Nemesis appeared, bringing tragedy along with him. Even now, I cannot forget the sight of that massive canyon painted red with blood.
So the progenitor god... Are they talking about Sothis? Every time they say that? It would make me figure out who they're talking about better if they just said a name. I mean, clearly. I can't remember. I feel like that is something we figured out. I think it's Sothis. But also the Xanadu, was that the... I know we've talked about Xanadu a few times in recent, but I think, is that the cutscene we get at the start of the game? That massive battle? Is that the canyon? It didn't look much like a canyon, it was just kind of like a vast wasteland. But...
I was never able to forgive those who proudly wielded weapons crafted from the corpses of my brethren.
And that's why the relic weapons look like bones?
I was the only survivor of Xanadu, and all I could do was wander across Fódlan, clinging to my desperate desire for revenge. I called myself Seros, fostered the founding of the Empire and prepared to oppose Nemesis and his followers.
So it was, okay, you know, before the game came out, I thought Seiros and Rhea were the same person. They were. Okay. Alright.
Unbelievable.
I put Xanadu behind me to gather the remaining children who were scattered across Fódlan.
So it was also a correct thing to fear Rhea. I mean, Rhea has this, you know, hot streak to her anyway, but like seeing Lady Seiros in the opening cutscene just fucking stab the shit out of Nemesis, blood splattering everywhere, I was like, holy shit, that's a badass lady. And we get to Rhea, I was like, that's her, and then there was this separation that she wanted to separate. It's like, no, I'm just Rhea, I'm not Seiros. But she still had this like mean streak, this temper. Okay.
Finally, we killed Nemesis on the Tailteen Plains, and I took back the Sword of the Creator.
Okay, so the Red Canyon is none. Okay, I'm glad that was answered. So the cutscene is Tailteen Plains, not Xanadu's Red Canyon.
Let me get this straight. Saint Seiros is you? You're kidding me, right?
Professor, Claude, there's something you need to hear right away.
This is real important, dude.
If you have something to report, do so at once. There is no need to let my presence worry you.
As you wish. We're receiving a constant stream of express messengers from cities to the east. They claim that an unidentified military force is attacking, and that there have already been a large number of casualties.
What?
The reports indicate that the cities and towns along the East Gronder thoroughfare in the Old Rim territory have already been destroyed.
That was a lot of words that... All right, whatever.
Some villages were razed completely, leaving no survivors.
Damn it. Did they come from Shambhala? Could it be that there were some remnants of that wicked group hiding there?
I have a report. The unidentified military force has crossed the Great Bridge of Myrden. Alliance forces met them in battle, but it seems they have already broken through.
They've already made it so far. Is Count Gloucester unharmed?
The Count is fine, but apparently my brother joined with reinforcements and was gravely injured.
Do you mean to tell me they easily got past a general as skilled as Holst?
They say the enemy general has a weapon that resembles the Sword of the Creator. Even my brother was powerless to stop him.
That's
So it's
not
Nemesis,
possible.
but there's another Sword of the Creator?
The enemy forces are flying a banner bearing the crest of flames as they continue their march west along the Aramid River.
Bearing the Crest of Flames, interesting.
We believe they're marching toward Garreg Mach. We are preparing to meet them in battle.
So we were flying our banner, the Crest of Flames. Nemesis is flying the banner Crest of Flames. He has a Sword of the Creator. Our sword doesn't have a core to it.
A weapon that resembles the Sword of the Creator. And banner bearing the crest of flames. There is only one explanation. The one leading the enemy force is Nemesis himself.
Nemesis? That Nemesis? Do you really think the ancient king of liberation has been brought back to life?
Perhaps the seal was broken when Shambhala fell. An incredible power that we children cannot hope to match dwells within the blood of the progenitor god. Nemesis obtained that blood, so it would not surprise me if that were the case.
The blood of the progenitor god. That's right. He did take the remains from the holy tomb, didn't he?
From the blood of the progenitor god, so this, he acquired the crest of flames. From her bones and heart, he crafted the Sword of the Creator.
Okay, so that answered my question from earlier. It was Sothis. I'm glad that we cleared that up. So we've been using Chair Gremlin's corpse as a weapon. I like how morbid the weapons are. Like, learning this, the reason they look like bones is because they legitimately are corpses. I fucking love that. Like, that's the kind of, like, morbid, dark shit that's also really fucking cool.
The sword of the creator is made from her bones and heart?
The heart of Sothis is the crest stone that was placed in the sword of the creator.
We don't have the crest stone.
The same is true of the crests of the 10 elites and the other crest stones. They were born of the blood and hearts of the progenitor god's children. Those who slither in the dark created them, stole them. Sothis never gifted that power to the humans.
Wait. So, yeah. And those who slither in the dark killed and created weapons of the body.
The crests of the 10 elites, the crest stones, and the heroes' relics. I can't believe those who slither in the dark made them all. And after that, Nemesis used the sword of the creator to massacre all of the progenitor god's children in Xanadu. In other words, the citizens of Xanadu were killed by weapons made from the remains of their brethren. How atrocious. But I don't get it. The sword of the creator that Teach wields doesn't have a crest stone. So how is Teach able to wield its full power?
The crest stone of the progenitor god dwells within your professor.
You replaced... Okay, so this is kind of going back to... I'm opening Fire Emblem Heroes because I can't remember her name right now. Coronia. Where her heart was ripped out, but it was a big ass orb. It was a stone. We don't have a heartbeat.
After I battled with Nemesis as Saint Seros, I reclaimed the heart of Sothis.
Oh, is that why you stabbed? You were carving his heart out?
I wanted to use that heart
Did you just have it on him?
to resurrect her.
Resurrect her, and then you put the... Oh.
Even though I had to do some questionable things to achieve that goal, I wished to see Sothis, my mother, once more.
So you hijacked... I don't know who our mom is. Maybe we'll find that out soon. So you hijacked us to turn us into your mother in hopes that that would work, but no, we're still us. You just put your mom's heart in us. Sothis, the chair gremlin. He's like, yeah.
Yes. I believed that if I could resurrect my mother, I could regain all that had been lost.
So, that's the truth of it.
I suspected that your body housed the consciousness of Sothis. Those suspicions were correct. And yet, she merely gave you her power and vanished.
I still feel like we're gonna see her one last time. She talked to us. She said we'd never be able to speak again, and then she talked to us at the start of the time skip. So.
My dearest wish did not come true. But you did inherit the power of the progenitor god. Now, you must use that power to defeat Nemesis once and for all. Fódlan's blood-stained history must end.
Holy shit, okay. God damn. I was worried whenever, you know, like, we were about to get a lore drop, clearly, after, you know, how that started. It was like, lore drops in games are very iffy, I feel. There's lore drops of like, hey, we didn't tell you jack shit all game. Here's literally everything vomited at you. I feel like this one was done alright, because it was only like our origins, essentially. Our and Rhea's origins. It wasn't like, it wasn't an empty story until now and then just vomited at you. With a lot of video games do that, and I fucking hate it. Oh. God damn. Okay. And what if, is that why? I guess I don't know if we'll actually get that question, because Sothis, chair gremlin in her head, looks like a child. Has she always looked like that? And like, as known as the progenitor god, and Rhea's, or Saros, they're both one and the same. And as her mom, she always looked like that? Or is she a child because she was reborn and starting from scratch? Being a dragon herself, presumably. Like, all the others, they're dragons, right? They call him White Beast. And if you take into account, like Flayn hardly aged because she's a fucking dragon. You go back to, like, the Tellius games where all the Lagoos age very, very slow. The dragon's the slowest of all. So in the age, however old we are, is what? I don't even know if that's, because there's this weird, like, age issue with our dad, who's like 45, but Alois is also 45, and Alois was a mentor to our dad, whose name evades me right now. Something with a J. So I was like, I don't know if we're like 25-ish or somewhere in that ballpark, maybe 30. I feel like a little younger than that, so like 25-ish is my guess. So in 25 human years, is Sothis a child because that's what a dragon would look like, being 25, still a child? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if we'll ever get that. I don't know if we'll get like any sort of image of what Sothis looked like before being killed or not, but goddamn. Okay, we have a support open. Like, regardless of what happens, it's a monastery month, so we're gonna get this, like, dropped on us. And then we're gonna do fuck all about it for, what, 4 weeks before we get back to the story. So, you know. But, so we're gonna have to intervene somewhere. But the last map did unlock Shamir and Cyrilsby. The goal for this month, our final monastery, is to finish Catherine and Shamir. That's the goal. If I can finish Cyril and Shamir, that's cool, but that's the goal. Catherine and Shamir. No other goal. Let's get this one, though, and let's jump into the monastery.
Shamir? How do you figure I did today? In the battle, I mean. I tried to not get close to the enemy, and I even used some curved shots just like you taught me. And that was pretty good, huh?
You did well. You maintained a safe distance.
Well, that's even better than fine.
Is that worth celebrating?
You said I was fine before, now you're saying I did well, and that's a big improvement. Especially since everyone knows you're always so strict.
I give praise where it's due. To that point, you've made incredible progress. At first, you couldn't even draw a bow.
At first, you wouldn't even let me hold a bow.
Really?
You just gave me a stick with a piece of string tied on it, and you made me practice with that. Honest, I figured you were bullying me.
Okay, that's incredible.
I was really, really close to giving up. But then you finally gave me the bow. I mean it, I was mad. I'd done all the stuff you told me to, and I knew the way I was supposed to stand, and I could pull the string just so, but...
Maybe I was testing you. Seeing if you'd give up. You're the one who insisted that I teach you archery. I never intended to take you on as my student.
I just wanted to do whatever I could for Lady Rhea. More than just cleaning and chopping wood and such. I thought maybe I could help with the fighting, but I didn't know anything about swords. And archery was always something that interested me, so... You really helped me out with my dreams, even though you didn't get anything out of it. And that's really nice of you.
I gain nothing personally, but the whole army benefits if you're skilled. And those of us from outside of Fódlan should support one another, right?
But it's always been you helping me. I'm gonna keep working real hard with that bow so I can help you back.
Okay. That one, if we can finish it, seems like it would wrap up nicely. But if not, then we'll, I guess, finish it on another path. But okay. Exploration. We probably don't have, oh, supply run, white trout, black sand, steel. I'm pretty sure we have that. So Hilda.
My big brother challenged Nemesis. He knew he couldn't win. He just did it so that his friends could escape. He emerged from the battle with a terrible injury. It's a miracle he didn't die.
It just makes me want to see him physically so much more. Glad he made it.
Yes, me too. Dying to save someone else seems to defeat the purpose. I wouldn't do it. He's alive, and in spite of myself, I'm really proud of him.
All right.
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
I was like, yeah, we
Thanks
should have that
so
already.
much. You're a sweetheart.
All right. 3 grand, some renown. Where even are we? Oh, way up here. Okay. Well, that was that. I don't know what the, tournament. I was like, why can I not think of where we're going right now? I don't know what the tournament prize is. I didn't check. Guess we can check the calendar, right? So the Master Seal, whatever. We'll try it. I'm so angry. Out they come.
Ghosts rising up from the ancient ruins. No matter how hard we push back, they don't stop coming. They're persistent. I'll give them that. I try not to think about what would happen if Lady Rhea were harmed. I can't bear the thought of it. I'm not sure why the Fell King Nemesis picked right now to come back to life, but it makes me angry, that's for sure. Let's kick him back down into the dirt where he belongs.
All right. Oh, there's also, hello.
I thought the fighting was over, but it seems I will have the honor of fighting beside you a while yet.
I really like your hat. Mostly with the color scheme in the portrait with the blue, but that's a good generic. I like it.
I may just be a humble soldier, but I will give everything I have for the defense of Fódlan.
Okay. Sword tournament. Yeah, Leonie. Let's go. Because she also lethality.
I'm not dying
We
here.
should be fine. I mean, that one for sure. We did get hit. Sword Master. We still double. We have 11 crit. Okay.
I will destroy you.
Oh.
The difference.
All right. We did get hit though. Like, cause yeah, 1 crit didn't kill. Quarterfinals. 20, 28, 15, another 14, 28, 42. Perfectly kills as long as we don't miss. Then I'll heal after. Assuming I did that right in my head. Yeah, because it's 28 down to 14. Double lethality? What the fuck does that mean? Why'd you proc lethality is an insta-kill? Why'd it proc twice? What? I don't understand, but alright. Had a double tap. Make sure he's dead, right? It's weird.
Make
Hey,
a difference.
lethality there. And finals, a mortal savant. Look at our damage. We're not gonna win this. There's potential we do, but there's lethality.
Make a
Thank you,
difference.
Leonie. Well, I guess we might, because it's 4, is it 4 full rounds? So it'd been 16 times 4. So we would have won that, if that's how it's calculated. But that makes it a lot faster, and guarantees, you know. Okay. Well, let's go to the cathedral real quick. Do the counselor. I fear falling asleep at night. I worry that I will not awaken for many years, and when I do, all my friends will be gone. It's so, not so this, what's her face? Flame, because she said this during a tea party. It's like, wow, that's depressing. We won't let that happen. Okay. So, we will get more renown by doing the maps in between. So I guess technically we should have done battles first and then exploration last to like maximize renown spending. And we are 100 points away from spending a single thing of renown.
See you again soon.
I don't know if renown carries over to New Game Plus. I know I do know a lot about New Game Plus. And oh, it's gonna be so nice. It's gonna be so nice because I've grown very much to kind of despise these monasteries, especially like mainly because of time skip. I'll be honest, it's because of time skip. It has just not been great since, because there's nothing to do. If they had quests going on still, that'd be great. But there's nothing here. Supply runs. That's it. It's not fun. But yeah, I guess with that, we're gonna go ahead.
Once Lady Rhea is fully recovered, she will resume her role as the Archbishop of the Church. Once she's in her rightful place, we'll need a sovereign to lead all of Fódlan. I think you or Claude would be ideal.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and talk to everyone. I'll spend my points to see if there's anything worth doing, and then yeah, we're gonna head out to battles to try and get that last support.
Well, just when we thought we made it to the end, another enemy approaches. Can we be sure this battle is the last one? I think you're right. Just a little further to the end. Come on, Professor. We have to win.
I got the gist of it from Claude. Those who slither in the dark. They seem to be descended from humans who were forced deep underground after the goddess defeated them. They were trying to wipe out the goddess and her followers in hopes of taking back the surface. That's why they called themselves saviors. To their mind, they were.
I hear some super strong and evil fellas are after Lady Rhea. She just barely made it back to Garreg Mach. And then this has to go and happen? I'll protect Lady Rhea as best I can. And you're gonna do the same thing, aren't you, Professor? Yeah, I know you will. Cut him down, Professor. Get every last one of those guys.
Life can be tough, you know. But if you've got your friends to help you through, it can be a lot easier. Maybe you butt heads sometimes, but that's okay. That's how you build bonds, right? And I've got friends, Professor, plenty of those. It's true love that seems to have passed me by. But where is my true love to be found? Where is my ray of hope? At this point, you're the only man who pays attention to me. I guess I'll have to take what I can get.
Fódlan is essentially no more. We have nothing standing between us and Nemesis. If we're defeated, the whole land will be in great danger. We have no choice but to stake our lives on stopping the enemy.
It seems that there are some Shambhala loyalists in Nemesis's forces. As long as they're around, we can expect them to continue with their cruel experiments. Yes, we have to. It's the only way to ensure nobody else will go through what I went through. We must obliterate them in the next battle. It's the only recompense for Edelgard's death.
Shambhala? An underground city with an entirely different lineage than the goddess? Strange phenomena, driven by a source totally alien to the crest that we understand. Most unsettling. Could it be magic? Some manner of technology? I would like to know the truth of it all. Very much so. I want to know their history, their knowledge. Why do you suppose they chose this place to occupy? I intend to carry out multiple excavations around the city. There is so much to learn. Yet, first we face battle with a king who has defied time. Yes, the excavations can wait, I think.
So we're defending Fódlan's future, huh? Kinda makes my mercenary ambitions feel pretty small. So I'll think about my promise to Captain Gerald to protect you instead. That'll be my reason to fight. If I can get you through this in one piece, that's just as good as defending Fódlan's future, isn't it? I just hope he's watching.
Please keep quiet. Rhea is sleeping right now. She does not appear to be very well. I beg of you, please do everything you can to prevent an assault from Nemesis.
Before the monastery was completed, there was a massive battle on the Tailteen Plains. In that battle, the warrior Seros defeated the fell king Nemesis and reclaimed the bones and heart of Sothis. Those make up the divine sword that you wield and the crest that you bear. Now, Rhea, Seros, lies helpless. The only one who can defeat this so-called King of Liberation is the inheritor of divine power. You have our full and unwavering support. Only you can do this. Please, save this world.
Nothing but unsettling news lately. One crisis after another. My fellow soldiers all seem strangely calm about it. Perhaps it's just because we all believe in you so much. With you around, we know everything will work out.
We thought we'd taken down the mastermind of this war, and then the fell king Nemesis shows up. Well, no matter what evil creatures we have to face, this old soul will keep defending Garreg Mach. Not only Garreg Mach, though. Also Lady Rhea. Also, you. I think Gerald would be saying the same kind of thing if he were here right now.
Did you hear? Our enemy is Nemesis. Unbelievable. It sounds crazy, but there's no laughing it off. We must make our move before they reach the monastery.
What a magnificent tale. It's enough to make your head spin. Rhea's real identity is Saint Seros, and the one who attacked us was Nemesis, the King of Liberation. On top of that, you've got the heart of the goddess in you. My flabber is completely gasted right now. But now isn't the time for standing around in disbelief. Nemesis has made it this far for a reason. If we aren't victorious, that's it for Fódlan's new dawn. The world will be forever shrouded in darkness. This is the final battle. Finally. My friend, please give it your all out there.
I can hardly believe we're going to go up against Nemesis. Unfortunately, my doubt won't change the situation. There's nothing for it but to prepare for battle. We must protect Lady Rhea.
Just when I thought bringing the Empire down would end the war, you had to fight where? Against whom? Everyone's all abuzz again. Could another conflict already be looming? Will this war ever end?
Lady Rhea was injured. How could such a thing happen? Wasn't she supposed to be resting? I can't believe she'd put herself in danger by going into battle in that state. Oh, Goddess, please save Lady Rhea.
A turning point in history can also be a chance for profit. At least that's what I thought. But it's not working out that way. And now we have Nemesis to contend with. I can't catch a break. For our sake, please be victorious. If you lose, everything we've worked so hard for will have been for nothing.
I thought there was no reason to fight anymore. That was a bit naive, I suppose. I guess it'll be a while longer before I can see my family again. But it's worth it for the sake of Fódlan's future.
A sudden invasion from Nemesis has plunged the Alliance territories into complete disarray. Against such overwhelming strength, my father and his forces had no choice but to retreat. It was certainly prudent for him to avoid a fruitless death, but as things stand, he will not leave much of an impression on history. So, that falls to me. I will do all that I can for the future of Fódlan and the glory of House Gloucester.
I thought I'd be able to move a lot of merchandise with a big sale to commemorate the beginning of the new age of peace. But until you've taken care of Nemesis, I'm just going to have to maintain my usual prices.
Hey, Professor. Have you heard from Claude? He says he's gonna throw a feast if we win the next battle. Enough food to clean out the stores. So I'm super motivated to win. I'm gonna train every muscle I got. I'm coming for you, Nemesis. I'm coming for you, Feast.
I can feel a weight in the air. It is different from before. I do not know this Nemesis person, except what I have been reading. But I am not of Fódlan. My knowledge of this person is very little. Even so, I feel that I can understand it. I know that our enemy has great strength. I am feeling great fear for this battle. I have belief in you, Professor. Together, we will not be losing.
Professor, I just have to say thanks. For everything. I'm on high alert today, so don't you worry about a thing. This mysterious military force approaching Garreg Mach. Is it true that Nemesis is with them? It was Nemesis who led the 10 elites against St. Saros. It's the stuff of legend. But this time, he won't have the 10 elites on his side, right? He won't, right?
This is our last meeting, buddy. It's fine. We'll protect you. All will be good. Also, I feel like he's gonna have the 10 elites on his side. Maybe that's what all the other coffins around him were. Whenever he popped out. Oh boy. It's Manuela's birthday. Tea party time. What do you like, Manuela? Mint leaves and lavender blend. We have a bunch of mint leaves.
Inviting me to your room. That's intriguing, Professor. Very intriguing. What a lovely smell. I like this tea very much. Thank you.
I don't know if we've had a tea party with Manuela. I can't remember.
It's good.
Definitely don't remember that dialogue at the start. I heard some gossip. Children at the market. Okay. And Fódlan's future, no. First crushes, yes.
Am I that terrible of a woman? So I'm a little unkempt. What of it?
She likes disagree and admonish. Disagree. Alright, observe.
Oh, that sensual gaze of yours. Keep it up.
God damn it. Alright. There's one.
I see you're taken in by my beautiful skin. If you keep staring like that, I might get the wrong idea.
Is there another one in here? No.
It's
alright.
good.
Back. There we go.
Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything. I'll be waiting, Professor.
Incredible. There's alert stance on Lawrence, finally. Alright. So, we've come back around. I think after that Manuela tea party, we got Shamir and Catherine A. We just need the A+. But I believe I got... Did I get Charm? Yeah. There's a whole second bar starting? What? Do stats also cap at 99? Like, I know the max level's 99. Is that also the stat cap? Okay, I didn't expect that whatsoever. Alright, before we hop into this, let's go ahead and get this support so we can build to the A+. Shamir and Catherine, A.
Hey, we don't need to have this conversation. You don't know what I was going to say. Something about our vastly different approaches to life? Fine then. We don't need to talk about it. Actually, really, Guy. Sorry, you go first. I was gonna say I'd hear you out. Okay, let's talk about it. I will be faithful to Lady Rhea until I die. If I had to choose between you and her, I would choose her every time.
This is a great way to start this conversation.
I assume that disqualifies me from being your partner. Between you and Rhea, I'd choose you. But between you and me, I'd choose me. That probably disqualifies me from being your partner, too. Well, no. I'm quite fond of being alive. I don't intend to sacrifice my life either. If it came down to you or me, I'd choose... Huh. What's wrong? Nothing. You're not like the rest of the knights. Maybe someday you'll have to take a path that diverges from ours. What if we went to war with your country? It is a possibility. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking like that. The future is one of the great mysteries of life. We can worry about it when the time comes. But until our paths diverge, you're my partner. And I couldn't ask for a better one. You got that right. I'm the best there is.
Yeah, I need that A+, like, immediately. Like I said, that is the goal for today. That is all I want. So let's get in this battle. Battle in the outskirts, rout the bandits in the outskirts of Garreg Mach, okay. 46 is the recommended level, but what are we gonna be fighting? All right, zoom out. It is just one of these, so no mithril. Is it silver? Just a silver lance. We think it, like, well, maybe rusted into brave doesn't exist, but you would think, at the very least, it would do something like that. All right, let's get it going. I think I benched Lysithea here. Yeah, that could be good or bad. Not too worried, though maybe I should be. I don't know. I just kind of unselected everyone, made sure Shamir and Catherine were together, and reselected everyone after that. Okay, what attack speed are they up to? 48, incredible.
I will prepare. My orders?
All right, no. There we go. All right. We hit. That's all I could really ask for.
Leave it to me.
This is... Oh my god. Just hit, please. That looks like kill experience to me. 40 strength, all right.
Let's clean up.
This is kind of a problem. Just a little bit, you know. I gave her the bow of Zoltan as well. Let's go with the killer bow.
Going for the kill.
Okay.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
You're incredible.
I'll let you.
I'll do my best. Shall we?
Let's see, Hilda. Yes.
You're making
There we go. I move around some combat arts.
Can't afford to slack
Let's
off.
go. Just things like I gave, I think, Marianne, yeah, the Spear of Assault. It's anti-horse. But I was just moving around different things. Like Leonie has Lance Jab now because it's speed-based. But yeah, just a few things. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I like most of my options right now. How far can you... Okay. Well... Can we at least hit? Okay. We're gonna shove.
Steady now.
I'm sorry.
Dance for Marianne.
I've found strength.
No.
Shall we?
Ugh. Okay, as long as we kill, like, that's fine. That looked like kill experience, okay. Another one? Alright, let's just do this. Damn War Masters. I didn't, well, whatever. Equipment durability, of course with equipment durability. Alright, yeah, attacking Lorenz, that's fine. Lorenz does not care. That guy actually does damage. Alright. Let's see here. I believe this counts as a dragon? Yes. Yes, it does. We have no crit against it. I think that's its barrier ability. We're gonna Gambit.
Oh, I got it.
Back away. And then, because it's this, like, I'm not really gonna worry about the fact that... I realize that leaves it with one. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really gonna worry about the fact that... What it drops isn't worth my time. That's what I'm trying to say.
Their numbers.
Not at this point.
You are impressive.
If I break it, I break it. If not, oh, big whoop.
Appreciate it.
What is your battalion? I don't know. Gloucester Knights, the line. I mean, I guess we could. Eh.
I have a strategy.
I pretty much have everything I need, except for Mithril. Let's see here. Come up here. You know, I need to make sure that dude. What even are you? Just a hero? I say that. What's your attack speed? 39. Okay. Still kind of terrifying. It's Nosferatu.
It won't be in vain. Decent
Got the crit. You know, Bolt Axe the archer down. Okay, and then yeah, we can come up here. Killer bow. Do we get any crits? Oh no, because no, I didn't. I attacked the barrier, so of course no crits. Yeah, Umbral Steel, like whatever. It's something. Up here. And then Marianne can Thoron take it down to its last HP bar. And Petra, or, oh, Leonie? Oh, Leonie's movement, she might actually be able to just finish it. Not without a crit. Or lethality, let's see. Lethality, there we go.
For Gerald.
Perfect. All right. The three fists are moving, and the Swordmaster. Oh, and they're in the trees. Oh. Okay, Cutting Gale. Yeah. We need the accuracy. Let's Killer Lance. It's 47 crit. And we didn't get it. But we are level 43.
Not what I was hoping for.
Yeah. Not what I was hoping for either. I feel like I need to prioritize survival more than anything right now because of these goddamn dudes in the trees. And just them in general. Like, I'm more afraid of them than I am the Swordmaster. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dance for Marianne. Alright. Oh, that doesn't... That was dumb. That was dumb. I could undo that. But I don't think I'm gonna need to undo that. I think we'll still be able to eat this out, just barely. You'll come up here. Maybe not. Well, actually, yeah, because I hand axe this dude.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
As like as long as we don't miss, and then. Oh, can I just stand back here and Thor on you? Yeah.
This is for the best, right?
I don't want to walk up to that Swordmaster. Swordmasters might still be able to reach her.
You did it.
You can't. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to equip the ability on Lawrence. We got it, but I didn't equip it. All right. The boss is also a War Master. I think they're War Masters, right? Grappler. Okay. They're still terrifying. Do some damage. All right. Shamir. Let's see here. Heavy draw, monster blast. Okay, so we're not doubling anyway. Might as well do a heavy draw for the damage, right?
Going for the kill.
And we get the crit.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
There we go. Gets Catherine a 42. Boolean. All right. I am going to reposition. Let's
our quarrel wasn't
attack
personal.
there. And then we're gonna shove Ignatz with Claude. I said we're gonna shove Ignatz with Claude. I pressed right, but it went this way. So, whatever.
Steady now.
I'm good now. Let's clean
All
up.
right. Killer bow. Only way we're killing is with a crit. There we go.
Numbers.
And anyone, like, let's look at, okay, you've mastered that. Petra has not. I think I said Petra mastered something last monastery. It was Cyril who was attached to Petra. It was an actual Petra herself. So she still needs to master this class, and she's very, very close. She needs another one of those to kill. Right, like I said, very, very close. Wyvern Lord, complete. Defiant crit. In our Blue Lines run, I'm probably going to aim for a really gross combo involving Defiant crit. I think that's the only Defiant Avoid might be really good. I don't know how much it adds, but Defiant Crit, there's a whole plan. I don't know who I'm gonna give it to, but there's a whole plan I intend to do for someone involving Defiant Crit. We're mastered there, so let's give it to Hilda.
Don't get used to this.
I admire you.
All right. 8 grand, some bear. The meat doesn't matter anymore. Shamir MVP. Look at you. All right. Well, I doubt that gave me A+. Whenever I see I have A+ unlocked, I'm probably gonna just stop. Yeah. All right. Time to go back in, but you know. I just got A+ horse movement on Shamir. Is she movement +1? What? I only have her fielded right now, by the way. A+ movement gets, or A+ horse gets movement +1 to equip. Whoa. That's good knowledge to have. Okay.
I've reached the top.
All right. After learning that you get movement +1, I saw that Leonie was very close to also reaching A+ in riding. So I did that. She also has the movement ring, so she's gonna have extra move now. It's gonna be great. And she also mastered Bow Knight in the process, getting divine speed. So there's that. All right.
Now my schemes will really pack a punch.
Wind God. So I got the supports, but I figured, all right, it's our last monastery. There's a lot of people who haven't mastered but are very close. Might as well try to do that. Claude being one of them. Wind God for mastering Barbarossa. What the hell is that? A bow attack with exceptional range. 2 to 5 range, plus 20 hit and plus 5 might. Only for 3 weapon durability?
I'm hurt, but I'm with you.
I gotta see this in action. Wind God. I don't know if that's any different than like a normal bow thing. That looked fancy.
At the ready.
But all right, Wind God. Insane. Another birthday. Tea party time with Leonie. After getting that +1, let's go. 4 spice blend and Angelica tea. 4 spice
It's
blend.
nice to be invited over. That looks delicious. I think this might be my favorite tea. Thanks.
All right. Another one that I don't remember like ever having a tea party with in the first place. Let's see, the ideal professor. Yes.
Yeah.
I heard some gossip. Yes.
Yeah.
Plans for the future. Also, yes.
Don't worry about what I owe to my village. I don't live this frugally for nothing.
Nod, commend, and praise. All right. Let's observe. Let's see if we get any. There's one.
What are you staring at me for? I've been doing all my training.
Glad that's the conclusion she jumps to.
Captain Gerald made this necklace for me a long time ago. It's a reminder of where I came from. Sometimes I wish I had bigger muscles.
Incredible. So she had 3. Bless.
Thanks for the tea. Invite me by again sometime.
Alright. So, battle's done. I did a seminar in the last week and nothing fancy happened, just a seminar. So we're in the final month. I can do something else, but I'm gonna probably just do another seminar. And then we'll run into the mission, but that'll be next time. So, with everything complete, it's time to get these final 2 supports. We're gonna save the Shamir Catherine one for last. Let's do Shamir and Cyril, and then end it on the Shamir Catherine.
Listen carefully, Cyril. This is important. Are you interested in becoming a better archer?
Yeah. I always want to get better.
Good. Then you need to find another teacher.
What? Why would I need another teacher?
Because I said so.
Have I done something wrong, Shamir?
Not at all.
Why do I need a new teacher then?
I simply have nothing left to teach you.
Nah, that can't be true.
It is. Your fighting style is fundamentally different from mine. I'm a sniper. I find a secluded spot on the battlefield and pick my enemies off one by one. But you're a harrier. You weave in and out of the battlefield, assailing the enemy with rapid fire.
A sniper and a harrier?
Correct. And your progress has revealed where your strengths lie. I've taught you as much as I can. You'll have to find a teacher who specializes in your tactics if you wish to grow.
No. You're my teacher. That's how I want things. I don't know about specializations or whatever, but I know I don't want a different teacher.
Then you'll never improve.
I'm fine with you, and I don't want anyone else. I only want you, forever and ever.
Okay, Cyril, let's forget this conversation ever happened. And thank you. Now, stop standing around. We've work to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that ended differently than I expected it to. Huh. Alright. Well, the girls. Let's get it.
You're safe. I'm so relieved.
I was just on a mission. What's gotten into you?
I'm sorry. I've been thinking about the last time we talked, about our paths diverging. I've been a little afraid since then. Afraid that you might quit the Knights.
The terrible Thunder Catherine. Afraid? I thought you weren't afraid of anything.
I kinda thought so too. I realized that I might actually lose you someday, and that's scarier than I expected. I've never felt this way about anyone other than Lady Rhea.
You seem very passionate about this.
I guess so. I have many brothers and sisters in arms, but you're my only partner. I know you have my back, so I can focus on the battle in front of me.
I see. Catherine, I have to tell you something. I lost my first partner, which is why I can make no guarantees that this will last forever. But I want you to know, there's no one I would rather have at my side. I could never sever my bond with you. If there ever comes a day when our paths do diverge, know that I'll always be with you.
Thank you. I lost someone too. I thought we'd be together forever, but our lives went in different directions. Relationships are so fragile.
Of course. But that's enough of that. I can't stand any more of your vulnerable side.
Sorry, partner. Hope I didn't worry you. I lost hold of myself there.
No need to apologize. It's what partners are for. If you'd like, we can start planning our next move.
Next move? What do you mean?
We can wed if you're that worried about losing me. Though, I may tire of your company. You look a bit red. What's the matter, partner?
That was just unexpected. If you'll excuse me, I need some fresh air.
Harold! I didn't know they were gonna come out and say it. Like, clearly. But, let's go, Shamir. throwing it out there like that. That was great. Hell yeah. All right. So many good supports throughout this. Like, I think Aloise and Seteth are really the only ones that went super unexplored. We missed a decent bit of Manuela's, but man, so many great supports. The last monastery, it's finally over. God, I'm so happy New Game Plus makes monastery stuff. You just skip most of it, and that's what I plan to do. But yeah, that is gonna be it for me. Our final monastery is complete. Those supports are done, and we're moving on to endgame. Essentially, yeah, because we're just gonna back-to-back fight for however many episodes are left. I want, like 2, probably 1, 2. I doubt 3, but 2 at most is what I'm thinking. But we shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye.